Well, Black and White Network, we need to talk about January 6th. Because when January 6th happened, there was a police officer that was there. And then he was actually called by the January 6th Unselect Committee to give his testimony. His name is Harry Dunn. Now, while this man was actually giving his testimony, he was actually alleging that he was called all kind of racist names and stuff like that, with no evidence whatsoever. This man is a liar. For one thing, he said that police officers actually died on January 6th. Not true. There were 0 police officers that died on January 6th. Now, there was a police officer that died days later, Brian Sitnett. He died of natural causes. I believe he actually had a stroke like 3 days later. But of course, the left and Democrats keep saying that this man died on January 6th. Not the case. Not the case whatsoever. If he was actually killed by someone on January 6th, why hasn't that person been charged with murder? I can tell you why. Because it never happened. The only person that was killed on January 6th was Ashley Babbitt. A police officer actually pulled out his gun and shot her. She was the only one that died. But anyway, back to Harry Dunn. This Capitol police officer, this liar, actually decided to run for Congress. And guys, the other day, man, I should have made this video yesterday, to tell you the truth. It did not go very well for one Harry Dunn. This man's campaign is over with because he lost his election. Yes, let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. So here we go, guys. Check this out. He was actually running in Maryland, 3rd District. It says here, Elfrith tops Dunn in hard-fought 3rd District House primary. Yeah, this man lost. It wasn't even really close, to tell you the truth. Wasn't even really close. Right here. This man lost by 10, 11 points, somewhere around there. Sarah Elfrith won with 35.4% of the vote. Harry Dunn got 24.8%. And that was like 22 Democrats in this primary. And this man was running on lies. His whole campaign, man, was about, I'm the cop from January 6th. All these racist people were calling me names and all that, when it wasn't the case. Maybe the voters actually saw through this here, because this man didn't come close. He lost by 10 points, man. Now, if you guys remember, man, he put out a campaign ad depicting January 6th, and this whole campaign ad was filled with nothing but lies. Let's refresh your memory here.
On this day, my role was as a Capitol police officer. I'm Harry Dunn, and that meant putting aside who I am, a father, a Marylander, a Democrat, because I swore an oath to protect.
Now, one thing he did say was true. He's a Democrat. Got that right.
Our Constitution, to protect our democracy. It's what allowed me to protect some members of Congress who I knew were bigots, who helped fan the flames that started all of this. I put country above self.
No, you put yourself above your country. Now he has people in this campaign ad here depicting January 6th, having them destroying stuff.
The problem is, a lot of them didn't. Some of the same people who stood behind us.
Look at that. You saw that guy right there. He broke off running, I guess, because of violence in the Capitol. Wow. This man is really, really embellishing things that happen inside the Capitol.
When we protected them, went back on the floor of Congress and stood behind Trump, they voted to acquit him. And worst of all, they denied the violence and trauma that led to the death of some of my fellow officers.
People trashing the halls of Congress.
I had another role to play.
None of that stuff happened, guys. That did not happen because we actually got the real video of January 6th inside the Capitol. Look here. This is the police officers right here. They're actually ushering in people, Trump supporters, into the Capitol. And the Trump supporters are actually going to be coming in a single file line. What insurrection, man? This Harry Dunn character, man, is something else. So people are coming in, Trump flag, U.S. flag, just marching in, waving their fists. I'm trying to find the insurrection here, guys. Harry Dunn, where's the insurrection, man? Where are the police officers that died on January 6th? This man's lying. And the voters probably know. And this video clip is like, it's a minute and 15 seconds. People just walking in. The police are escorting them in. They're not even stopping these people. I mean, look at this, guys. What kind of an insurrection can you have with a flagpole? These people have flagpoles, masks, but that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. This guy, Harry Dunn, man, he is something else, man. He is something else. And by the way, Sarah Elfreth, check this out. She actually won by a wider margin than expected. Yeah. I mean, that is hilarious right there. She beat him worse than what was actually expected, man. And now this guy, yeah, his political days are probably over with, man. At least I hope so, because this man lied before Congress. Racism this, racism that, when he had no evidence whatsoever. Puts out a campaign ad, lying about January 6th. We get the real tapes and none of that stuff happened. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.